All right, so apparently something's going on where my audio is glitchy today. I don't know. I've tried a couple different things. It's happening for my own kids who are trying to distance learn right now. I had a couple students say that it was happening. They're having trouble getting in, so I don't know if it's a provider issue through AT&T or what's going on. But we're going to pivot a little bit, and so I'm going to record what I would tell you over Zoom. I'll still try to get on Zoom together, but always got to have a plan B. So here it is. So go into Google Classroom, right? Periods 2 and 3, and then I'm going to tell you what you're working on today. So you already know, here's your vocabulary link. You know that means you're going to be doing some vocabulary. You're going to want to click on today's assignment. Now, remember, one thing you can do if you want is to break these tabs apart so that you can actually see what's going on. And one, watch the video, and then the other one actually be following the directions. So this probably not going to happen today. Grand Canyon story feedback in small groups. It's not going to work if I can't get my internet to work because then I can't go in and check out what's going on in the breakout rooms, help you out. So that might not be happening, but there is one other thing that you can do if you want to do this. So over where it says your work, right on the right hand side of your screen. So it would be, okay, over here. Okay, you're going to click this thing that says Grand Canyon Final Draft. Now it says, right, copy paste your final draft of your story below. Now, hopefully you have a final draft that's finished. And if you do, today's going to be really easy for you because you highlight the text of whatever story is your final draft, right? Hold down Control, hit C, go down here, hit Control V, and you paste your story in there. Now, once you've done that, I want you to highlight descriptive words in yellow. Okay, now final's not a descriptive word, but I would copy the or click and drag over the text. And if it's a descriptive word, I highlight it in yellow and highlight your conflict in green. Now, story below is not a conflict, obviously, but that's just um, something I want you to mark up. And I want you to see that if you don't have a lot of yellow words, maybe add some. If you don't have a conflict, that's a much larger issue. You might want to really work on that. Uh, but that's what you're going to do. Now, this is worth a total of 30 points, and it's going to be graded using the rubric below. Okay. So it's 1 through 4. 3 is good. Hopefully shoot for that 4. We talked about this yesterday, looking at those examples. Use this before you submit your story and just kind of look at your own and go, okay, do I have a setting that is described with multiple sensory details? Do I have characters that are lifelike, well described, and have thoughts and feelings? Right? It's pretty easy to add this stuff. Add in a thought of your main character. Oh no, I really hate cheese sandwiches, thought Micah. Now you have a thought. Now you have a feeling, right? Is your conflict clear? Does it follow a logical plot? Does it contain a climax? It's all the stuff that we talked about. And if you see something that's missing, add it before you submit it, right? And then you're going to turn this in. Now, what if you want to get some feedback? If you want to get some feedback before you hit turn it in, because once you hit turn it in, I'm going to start looking at it for grading purposes because these take a long time to grade, and I want to make sure that they're done by the end of the quarter. So, what if you want to get feedback from a classmate? Go up here and hit share, and then put the name. So, like you can see, I've shared this with other language arts teachers at Bristow. Okay, because it was something that I wanted to give them so they can give feedback on. But you would just put the name of the person that you want to share with. So if I want to share this with Miss Mendoza, I just put it here, and I could put in a message, right? Uh, for you, because this doesn't share to an email account, what you'd want to do really is contact that person, like text them or let them know and say, hey, I'm sending you my story. Tell me what you think. Hopefully you've had a chance to do that already, though. So I'm giving you time to do it, but I'm hoping it's something that you've already completed. So that's the first one, right? And again, summary, right? Short, sweet, and to the point. Fine, Grand Canyon final draft, which is over here. Copy and paste your story in there. Okay, highlight your descriptive words in yellow, highlight your conflict in green. Okay, second part, um, which is right here. I'm probably going to delete this first part. And then vocabulary, 5 parts of a story. So right over here is your sign in for vocabulary. You guys know how to do that. This is going to cover the 5 parts of the story. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. There's one piece here that is optional. If you finish your story early, are bored, or would like to, I want you to check out this lesson in Khan Academy from Pixar. Pixar is far away the best at crafting stories. And so there's a whole ton of stuff here. I'm not going to give it to you as an assignment at this point. We might actually turn it into an assignment next week, but there's so much really good stuff here that if you like to write and you like storytelling, there's nobody that does it better than Pixar. Pixar is an amazing group of storytellers. Their computer stuff and their animation is honestly not what makes them great. It's their writing and their crafting of storytelling. So there's some really cool videos here. So I'll show you part of one. All right. So this guy, Pete Doctor, you can see down, Inside Out, Up, Monsters Inc. uh, Super talented storyteller, right? And he's a filmmaker and he's a creator, but really at the heart, he's a storyteller. And so this is something that would be very cool if you're interested in these things to go through and watch. All right. This is so good. It's excellent, and I wish I would have found it. I don't even take credit. My wife actually found this because we're distance learning parents, and so we're trying to find stuff to teach our own kids about narratives. But this through Khan Academy is so good because Pixar, there's no one who does it better than Pixar. So hopefully that's what's called a hook. The reason I showed you that video is to try to hook you and grab your attention and make you want to actually watch the rest of this. But if you're somebody you're like, my story's done, I've submitted it, yeah, I got vocabulary and I got nothing else to do today. I would love for you to take a look at this and just tell me what you think about it. Because I know as a teacher and just somebody who likes stories and loves movies, I think it's awesome. But I would want to know what you think. So let me know in the comments down below. And then that's it for today, right? So finish and submit your final graded draft. You've got your vocabulary on the 5 parts of the story. And then if you're interested, I'd love for you to try this out because if there's something in here that's really cool, I would love to use that maybe next week in class. So that's it for today. I hope it was helpful. thanks for letting me know that the audio was not clear in advisory and that stuff's going on. I was trying to troubleshoot it, but I'm going to put this up as a plan B for right now and hope it's helpful.